everyone, this is a super popular question and people want to know, how do I know when to roam on support? So I'm going to try and go into as much detail as I possibly can on this game in solo queue. This is a master tier game and I'm going to show you how a roam from the support position basically just ended the game before 5 minutes. So let's take a look at the current position of the game. So we've got a split map. Fiora has died to a gank from J4, unlucky, and we have a gank from Vi coming in bot lane. Now, we're playing versus Kate Lux, so being under the tower is kind of expected. If we had no jungle help, we could probably start expecting to lose plates, or even die, to be honest. If a Lux hits a Q, you're probably just fucked. So the only reason I'm staying here is because I know Vi is coming. This isn't an example of a perfect game or anything. If I was playing better, I wouldn't be this low health. This is a tough lane. You sort of have to expect sometimes to have it like that, but that's just how it goes. Now, what does this have related to roaming? Let's see how this next play plays out. So, I do a flash stun. This is perhaps not optimal, but it's what I did. Ezreal healed me, then I'm running away. Caitlyn knows they're dead, so they're going to try and trade 2 for 1 rather than 2 for 0. I unluckily get sniped by the Caitlyn Q. Questionable hitbox on that one. Maybe fair enough, but anyway, I die, and so do the bot lane. Now, I'm dead. When I've died, you get a speed boost when you respawn. Let's just skip ahead a bit, and something to keep track of. Fiora has used TP. While I'm dead at this point, I'm looking at the scoreboard. I see Mordekaiser has not teleported back yet, so I'm thinking this might be a good time to go in top. I take a look at the wave. The wave is pushing towards Fiora, but not so much that it's going to crash and start resetting by the time I got up top. So I respawn. Now, you get a big speed boost. The other important thing to think of here is it worth me going down bot lane right now? If we look at the state of bot lane, my Ezreal hasn't reset yet. So if I go down there, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is watching Ezreal shove in the rest of the wave, then he's going to recall. So there's practically no reason for me to be bot lane right now. If I go down bot, as perhaps, I don't know, lower relo or inexperienced supports would do, you're just going to get down there, and I guess at best you could go for some vision inside the jungle. That's another option if top lane isn't gankable. You could buy a pink, maybe place it here. That's always a choice. It's not as good as the one as roaming, but it's something you can do. So that's important. You're not going to lose anything by roaming in this situation. So you're going to go up top right now. Now, this actually goes really well. Fiora gets a solo kill here. This is a good start for the play. Here we go. And you've also got to be tracking where the junglers are mentally, because right now I then see J4. No, I don't see J4. So this is what you've got to consider. Thinking about where the junglers are. I know that Fiora has just solo killed him. I know that Fiora isn't gankable right now. Mordekaiser, I know, is about to teleport back. I saw that he hadn't based before, so I knew he was about to do that. And I know that J4 knows that it isn't worth ganking Fiora. Fiora has a big wave pushing in. J4, it would be kind of troll to try and gank Fiora here. She can really easily get back to her tower. So I know J4 probably isn't going to be around here. I know I've got more time. Ezreal's still pushing in, and he's going to base as soon as he shoves this wave in. So he is, absolutely fine. I'm not losing anything by being top. Now, of course, Mordekaiser TP's back. I just wait. This is just very simply what you can do. So the point of the video isn't this is an insane macro play, or, there's certainly no mechanics involved with ganking someone on Annie. But the other thing people often think of is you have to be playing something like Leona or Nautilus or something to roam. This play I'm about to do here, you could do pretty much the same thing on Janna or Soraka or Nami. It's not about the champion, it's about reading the map state to go and then set up for a gank. So this is the unfortunate Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser, he has no choice here. He has to reset this wave or Fiora's going to freeze it forever. If in pro play, you would see Jarvan stick around here to help Mordekaiser shove in. If you want to blame someone at fault here, I mean, Mord shouldn't have died in the 1v1 previously, but at this point, after he's TP'd, Mordekaiser doesn't have a choice but to shove this in. J4 should have stayed up here to help him. And here we go, we can see, yeah, he's fucked. So, and he's got no shield, Mordekaiser is now dead, and he's mentally boomed by this point. So, how bad a state is this exactly for Mord? Fiora now has 3 kills, a bounty. Mordekaiser has no teleport. So let's have a look. By the time Mordekaiser gets back to the lane, what does the actual lane look like? Oh, and while this is all happening, buy gank bot, this is fine. This was okay, I guess. It was a trade. Ezreal died. It happens. The more important thing is top lane is so completely over that being a bit behind on bot lane really doesn't matter. So yeah, Fiora has got a free reset in as well, because Fiora managed to set the wave up, so she manages to recall while the lane is frozen, and all these minions Mordekaiser's losing, and while basing, Fiora lost maybe like 1 minion or something. Mordekaiser's going to shove it in, Fiora's going to get back. Okay, she lost a little more than 1 minion, but she gets most of that XP, at the very least. And Mordekaiser is done. So there's nothing he can do right now. He's just, out. He can't do anything. Level 6 Fiora versus level 4 Mord. What's he going to do? Stand here and wait for Fiora to go kill him? No. So he's off. He's a level 4 Mordekaiser. He can't really do anything. This isn't even really a troll roam or anything. It's sort of just a desperation play. Yep, he's wandering around, fully on vision. He's thinking maybe he can swing the Baron for the dragon fight, but it's Mordekaiser. He's not really a great engaged tool like this. And, after that, it's really, really over for him. I'm just going to go to maybe like skipping ahead now. This is the sort of snowball lead. Mordekaiser never got back in the game. He's had to spend the rest of the game mostly sitting around top lane trying to scrape some farm. He doesn't have a mythic at 18 minutes, and Fiora starts to get priority, start roaming, getting heralds and helping the team all over the map. And this is just what made the game pretty much over so quickly. Once it even ended this, yeah, Mord never got a mythic, and we eventually just won just after 20 minutes. Really, Mordekaiser just was a 5v4 for the rest of the game, mostly because of that roam. Okay, I hope that was useful. Like I said, none of this was crazy mechanics or anything. It was just about making that choice. Read the map. Is it a good time to go top? Are you going to lose not much from going bot? And yeah, just got to think through like that.